Atom Smasher is one of DC's most underutilized powerhouse heroes, possessing abilities that place him among the strongest in the universe. His powers stem from his metahuman genetics, inherited from his grandfather, Cyclotron, enables him to grow to enormous proportions, over 60 feet tall in most instances, though theoretically, he has no upper limit. Unlike other size-changing characters who simply enlarge without gaining proportional strength, Atom Smasher's mass and density increase exponentially as he grows. This means that at his maximum size he doesn't just become a larger target, he becomes a nearly unstoppable force. His strength scales with his size, allowing him to lift entire buildings, tear through military tanks, and engage in direct combat with high-tier metahumans like Black Adam. His durability also increases in proportion to his growth. When at full size, bullets, explosives, and high-caliber energy blasts become ineffective against him, as his molecular structure becomes far more resistant to damage. In fights, this means that opponents who rely on brute force, such as superpowered beings like Superman or Shazam, have to exert far greater effort to deal significant damage. His increased density also means that his strikes carry massive force. A single punch from him at his full height has the potential to level city blocks, send opponents flying for miles, and even shake the ground beneath him. One often overlooked aspect of his power is his control over molecular integrity. Unlike some size changers who struggle with coordination or mobility at larger sizes, Atom Smasher remains fully in control of his speed and agility, making him one of the few large-scale combatants who can move efficiently without sacrificing precision. His enhanced density also makes him incredibly difficult to knock down, as his increased weight anchors him firmly to the ground, preventing enemies from easily throwing or moving him. Throughout his history in DC Comics, Atom Smasher has been part of the Justice Society of America, stepping up as a second-generation hero after his mentor, the original Atom, Al Pratt. However, he is far more than just a legacy hero. In one of his most defining moments, he sided with Black Adam to overthrow a corrupt dictatorship in Kahndaq, believing that decisive action was necessary to bring true justice. This act put him at odds with the JSA, showcasing his willingness to defy traditional heroism in favor of a more pragmatic and morally complex approach to justice. Despite his immense power and depth as a character, Atom Smasher has been severely underutilized. In the comics, he is frequently overshadowed by bigger names like Superman, Wonder Woman, or even other JSA members. In live action, his portrayal in Black Adam introduced him to mainstream audiences but failed to showcase his true power and combat abilities, reducing him to a comedic side character rather than the strategic powerhouse he is meant to be. Atom Smasher is one of DC's strongest, most durable, and most complex heroes, yet he continues to be overlooked. If given the proper attention, he could stand as one of the most formidable and morally intriguing characters in the DC universe.